each passing day, I am less and less optimistic that the guidance we receive will enable us to open our buildings.
That's a new message tonight from the Spokane Public School Superintendent and the school board, giving parents some insight on what schools could potentially look like this fall. And here at KREM, we are committed to bringing you the facts as we try to navigate all of these changes happening in school. So we want to start with some key points that you should know from tonight's meeting, starting with the two models they mentioned. SPS leaders still don't know whether they're going to reopen buildings or if they're going to go fully online. They said they're still waiting to get more guidance from state and local health leaders. So if buildings do open, students in K through 4 will attend class every day, and those class sizes will be about 20 students per class. For grades 5 through 6, they'll be on an alternating schedule of in-person and virtual classes. All students will have to sit 6 feet apart in those classrooms, and breakfast and lunch will also be provided in those classrooms. Then for grades 7 through 12, they will have alternating schedules as well. Students will receive activities and assignments on days they are not having classes in person. After school activities will also be provided whenever possible. SPS also reiterated the fact that students will have more structure and routine this fall compared to how classes were in the spring. And Superintendent Adam Swinyard said routines and habits are important for all students regardless of what grade they are in. So that was a plan for if buildings would reopen, but Spokane Public School leaders are also preparing for the possibility of fully online classes. So if that happens, classes will be taught by in real-time teachers.
Is that the teacher is present in real time. School's in session. It's started. This is the time that we're going to do math. And that real-time experience will be a blend of live instruction, group work, and independent activities.
Other key factors of full virtual learning include SPS providing laptops for all students. They say this is to bridge that gap in the digital divide. It's also to help families juggling different grade levels so siblings won't have to share a laptop. SPS also mentioning that there could be limited in-person instruction for small groups of 5 or less. Following the state guidelines, and tonight's meeting was a parent Q&A meeting as well. So one person asked if schools were moving to fully online teaching and what's the best way to approach their students. Here's what the superintendent had to say.
And we have to recognize that we have the responsibilities as the adults in our community to do everything that we can to come together and to not look for ways to separate and look for ways to come together so that we can support our kids and give them the best experience possible.
And SPS still working on their fall reopening plan, so they are waiting on more instruction from health leaders. The district saying it has to have its plan submitted, though, by August 12th. And we know everything changing, it can feel a little scary or even frustrating, so that's why we are here to help you navigate through it all. For more information on what was discussed in tonight's meetings, you can text the word schools to 509-448-2000 and we'll send you our article right to your phone.